what's up? Today I want to show you how to make a complete Greek village meal from start to finish. This here is not really about one recipe, it's actually about several dishes put together for what they typically have here in Greece for lunch or dinner. Here's how it's going to go. We're talking pan-fried pork chops in lemon and oregano, hand-cut French fries done in olive oil, a Greek village or horiatiki salad, along with the classic fried eggs in olive oil. So all this is going to happen fairly quickly. It doesn't take long, and this is served throughout Greece. Now, first things first, we're going to work on our fries because they're going to pretty much be the background here. So first things first, I've got some Greek extra virgin olive oil preheating, but in all honesty or full disclosure, I don't use 100% extra virgin olive oil to fry. It's got a very low smoking point, so I add some sunflower oil, I know, but it's got a higher smoking point so I can really cook my fries at the temperature that I want. So here, 50-50 sunflower oil and olive oil. The next thing, look at these little gems. Greek potatoes. I love these things. Absolutely love them. Now, if they've got some little kind of weird things here happening, don't worry about it. Just remove them and, kind of get on with it. And very simply, I am going to cut them the way they typically do here, which is the way I like my fries anyway. So I'm just going to real quick just slice them up. And this is like a really beautiful dish. This is like one of these meals, if you get invited to somebody's house, this is, chances are, what they're going to be serving. And it is so simple, yet so unbelievably delicious. And this, what I'm doing, is for 4 people. So there's going to be 4 potatoes, 4 pork chops, and basically eggs and a nice big Greek salad. In the middle, lots of olive oil, feta, cucumber, onion. All right, so my French fries are cut. I like them on the thicker side, just the way I roll. Let me check, see that's how that's going. So that's pretty much almost ready to go here. I'm just gonna put them in. Here's the trick to this as well. Make sure that your oil that you're frying your fries in is actually really hot, or they're gonna absorb it and it's gonna be like not fun. They're gonna be like really heavy, your fries, and it's not gonna be that great. So I'm gonna put my fries in here and just let them go. And they're gonna start doing their thing while we do our thing. Time to move on to the next step, which is our pork chops. So very simply, gonna fire up this here. Again, we're not gonna go on a super high heat for our pork chops. We're gonna go to like a medium high because I want my chop to cook the Greek way from the inside out. It's not like steak where you wanna sear the outside and kind of leave the inside blushing. That's not the plan here. Some salt will go in these. A little bit of pepper as well. Very simple. Very, very simple cooking. A little bit of oregano are gonna go over these. I'm gonna keep these pure traditional. And the lemon at the end is gonna be that kiss, baby. All right, I'm gonna take some of my olive oil here. So for this olive oil here, I'm gonna do about a cup and a half of olive oil. I don't want to basically dry fry them, but I don't want to deep fry them either. So now that I'm going to put my chops in, I'm going to put them seasoned side down. And there's one. I'm going to do these 2 by 2. I don't have the kind of cookware I have back at home, but it will have to do. So just let those go. I'm going to take now a little bit of salt here, a little bit more oregano for the other side, just like that. And this is classic Greek. I absolutely love it. A little pepper is going to go into this as well. As much as you like, totally fine. If you don't like oregano, which I can't even imagine, and if you don't, I don't want to hear about it. I'm kidding. If you don't prefer oregano, you can use dried rosemary, you can use whatever other blend you like. You can use paprika. It will totally work as well. So, my pork chops are down, and we're looking good. This has now been going for what, 10 minutes? Not even. And everything is looking fantastic. My chops are doing their thing there. The next thing, let me just move this out of the way, is my Greek salad, my horiatiki salata, as we say. So, I'm just gonna take a little bowl here, and for this, I'm gonna do the classic tomato, onion. Oh, one of those like tzatziki just flew in here. They're like enormous. So, I'm just gonna start just cutting it up in the bowl. Very simply, tomato, cucumber, onion, feta. You can't really go wrong with that at all. And just cut them into whatever size slices or pieces you want. And these are nice juicy tomatoes, and I love this because in the end, at the bottom with the olive oil and the oregano, the tomato juice as well, that pulp is gonna make what's called papara, where we're gonna actually dip our like fresh bread. That's like a meal in itself. You can never have too much salad. It's one of those things that people always gravitate to first, especially when the tomato is like done and it's so tasty and flavorful here in Greece. You cannot beat that, absolutely. All right, my tomato is done. I'm gonna use about half a cucumber for this. So, just put that there and I'll take care of that later. You have options here. You could either peel your cucumber or not peel your cucumber. It is totally up to you, but in my case here, I'll just peel it real quick. It's not gonna take much effort at all. And again, it's totally up to you and how you aesthetically like to see your salad. Very quick, just slice your cucumber in half, just like this. And real quick, just start cutting it up. And it's gonna be, oh, I could already smell this. It's so delicious. The next thing, I take a little bit of onion, a little bit of red onion here. Use whatever kind you have. And real quick, this is not anything complicated. It's not really, you don't have to do anything fancy. Just slice it up, just like that. That is the basic or the fundamental Greek horiatiki salata. I don't have any sweet pepper, so just so you know, you can add like green bell pepper, red bell pepper, whatever you have will go in this. I just don't have any right now. Now, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna dress my salad yet because I don't wanna add the salt and it'll start kind of drying out and taking the moisture out of my tomatoes. So I'll just leave that there. So our first set of chops is up. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take them off here, set them off to the side, and I'm gonna start working on the second set of chops. That's just perfect right there. And this one goes in there as well. And again, same deal, salt on top. Make sure they're nice and salted. Little bit of pepper. Same as before, no different. And a little bit of oregano, which is fantastic. Perfect. These now, while these are actually, let me put these here, I'm gonna set them aside. I'm gonna grab myself a lemon and I'm gonna start with the seasoning or that extra flavor process. And I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon over them and just let these sit now. Let our fries kind of play catch up. And I think our fries are going to be ready in probably another 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and our fries should be ready to go. So this is what we're doing so far. To recap, I got my pork chops well on their way. I've got my salad already cut and ready to be dressed at the end, and my fries are working away. Once my pork is done, I'm going to show you another little trick on doing your eggs to amp up the flavor and keep it all really, really traditional. All right, making some room here. My fries are pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna just give these a quick toss up here. And all I'm gonna do, move this over here, is just let this drain. And look, this is like Greek food. If you get a little bit of oil at the bottom of your pan, that's no problem. We just sop it up with a little bit of bread or whatever, it's extra flavor, no big deal. So, put my fries out just like this on my platter. And those of you who have been here and have relatives here and have gone to their houses will probably know exactly what this tastes like already. It is unbelievable. It's so simple, yet so unbelievably good. That's perfect. And let's face it, this is going to be worth the Lipitor. I know it's fried and whatnot, but hey, it is what it is. Now, here, potatoes. A little bit of salt, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of pepper, just like that. Don't need much at all. And, oh, let me just start flipping my pork chops over. Oh, baby, look at that. That is fantastic. So, that's done. Oh, got to throw in a little seasoning here. You got to season. You have to season. A little bit of oregano. A little bit of pepper is going to go here. Boom, just like that. And just let these do their thing. Now, presentation-wise, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to start layering them right on my French fries. It's going to be like a family-style platter here. Believe me, you bring something like this out to the table, you're going to look like a star. So, this is good. There, my salad. Now, things are getting pretty close. We're winding up. So let's start working on this. My salad. Oregano. Got to go in there. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to salt, I'll season it now, and I want to go fairly generous on the seasoning. I want to grab a little feta. Can't forget of the feta. While I'm in Greece here, I always use feta tripoleos. It's my favorite. You can kind of pick and choose whatever you like. And for this, I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to grab myself a nice, healthy, generous slab, and I'm going to just cut it right down. Perfect. Just like that. I'm going to put it on top here. In fact, for a little more effect, I'm going to take a little bit of more oregano, just like that there, boom. And a little bit of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. And here, I am telling you right now, you don't want to go chintzy on this. I am going in probably with a solid cup and a half of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. I don't care what anybody says. There is nothing more sickening, I mean, it turns my stomach really, when you go to a place for like a Greek village salad, which is olive oil based, and they give you like 3 tablespoons. You know, you're not frying an egg, you're not searing anything. I, at the end of this, want to go into the bottom of this bowl with some fresh Greek crusty bread, and I want to mop up those juices. That, my friends, is where all the vitamins are. So this is working there. That's done. We're done with that. Let me throw this away a little bit, put this away, and we'll continue on. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. All right, so my chops are done. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're ready to go. Throw them on top here, just like that. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is like family platter to the max. Now, I'm just gonna take my lemon that I was using before and just drizzle over everything. Just squeeze it over, and this is the flavor. Like, if you guys could only smell it in here, that's this. Now, I'm gonna take now my pan, the last part of this, and I'm just gonna break a few eggs, and I'm gonna fry them Greek style. And Greek style meaning that we don't flip eggs, we actually splatter the eggs with the hot oil around. And I'll show you how it goes. And eggs that are fried in olive oil are so absolutely freaking delicious. It is like crazy. So I'm just gonna crack a few eggs here. Like, I'm gonna do about 4, just like that. I'm gonna take my little spatula, and all I'm going to do is just start slishing them around or sloshing them around. I'm just gonna start covering them up with the hot oil, splashing it over them, if you will. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna give you an over easy effect without the over easy part. Now, how awesome is this? And there is nothing more amazing than like those fresh, farm fresh eggs right out of the chicken's ass. It is like unbelievable. You cannot get fresher than this. Perfect. These are pretty well done too. So what am I using here? What am I going to use here? Oh, here, I'll use this from my French fries. And I'm just going to grab this plate very simply. And I'm just going to start scooping them out. And even if they got a little bit of oil or whatever, no big deal at all. And just start plating them up, and just like that. Amazing. I didn't even like break any of them this time around. Let me just turn that off. Now here, again, a little bit of salt, little bit of pepper, and to my friends who usually, by the way, you can put a little bit of mizithra or some other kind of cheese on your French fries as well. Let me just move this out here, move it over, and that's it. So my friends, that's it for this Greek country village dinner, complete from start to finish. We have gorgeous pan-fried pork chops in lemon and oregano, hand-cut fries in olive oil, eggs that are done Greek style, you know, with a splashed olive oil over them, and the gorgeous horiatiki salad, fit for a king. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys make this. This is a great family meal, very easy to do, and frankly, a lot of fun. So I thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, or at least please consider it. And also check me out online at kensgreektable.com for this recipe and so many others. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye from Greece.